single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Yay! Alright, welcome to my channel. I hope that you are lifted and encouraged to be your best natural. Now, if you are not a first time visitor, if you are a subscriber, thank you for being a part of the She Uplifts team. I appreciate it. Okay, so I did a twist out, right? Okay, let me tell you guys what I did leading up to this. This is wonderful. Okay, so first on Sunday night, today, first of all, let me state that today is Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. I did my wash day on Sunday. I used the Alikay Naturals black soap shampoo. Alright, and then for my deep conditioner, I used the Alikay Naturals avocado cream repairing mask. Dynamic duo. It was amazing. It was not recorded this time, but I promise you next time I will record wash day, okay? Okay, so after that, I did not do any type of specific styling. All I did was chunky twist all over my hair. So for the leave-in, I used the Alikay Naturals Lemongrass Leave In conditioner. And I did use the lock method. So for my oil, I used the Alikay Naturals Totally Twisted Lock Butter. I wanted to try that, so I was like, let me see how this works. Right? And then I used the Alikay Naturals Shea Yogurt Hair Moisturizer. So that together was amazing. Like, my hair was soft. It just felt good throughout the day. It did shrink, because my hair shrinks completely. Disrespectfully, it shrinks, all right? So it did shrink. I didn't notice anything weird. The only thing that I did mess up is I did not twirl my ends, so the ends were a little off, but that's about it. So Monday night, I flat twisted my hair down, as you guys will see next. I flat twisted it down. I used the Lemongrass Leave In conditioner, but because I used it the night before, I did not use a whole lot. I just used a little bit on each section. Of course, water, because water is your main source of moisture. Then I used the Alikay Naturals Totally Twisted Lock Butter again. And then I used the Aloe Berry Styling Gel. Now, my hair, like, it's been really hard for me to achieve a really good flat twist out. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I don't know if I was a little bit more patient this time, but I know for sure the products that I use had everything, almost everything to do with it. The Alikay Naturals Lock Butter and the Aloe Berry Styling Gel made a huge difference in my flat twist. I mean, my hair is so soft right now. I don't even really want to touch it, and I'm always touching my hair. You shouldn't do that because it can, you know, frizz it out or compromise the style, but you guys, like, typically when I take out a flat twist, And it was still wet this morning, just a little bit wet. It was maybe like 10% wet this morning. And just in the back. Normally when I would take a wet style out, like my hair is dry now, but normally when I would take a wet style out, the ends would be like really curled up and frizzy. And I'm like, okay, it wasn't. But today, like, oh my gosh, can you see how, oh, I just love it. Like, it's so soft. I don't even want to touch it. And I like the way the volume of my hair is. I love the definition that I do have with some of my curls. I love the way my hair is just sitting. I didn't have to do too much fluffing, you know, taking the pick and doing all that. I don't really like doing all that anyway, because sometimes my hair just sticks out like a Cynthia doll. Y'all know what the Cynthia doll is. I'm gonna leave a picture of her up here. I feel like that's how I look sometimes when I take my flat twist out. But you guys, this is amazing. So to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. And you guys remember to stay joyful, stay peaceful, stay loving, and stay faithful to your natural. Okay, so here's a flash of a picture of how my hair was the day before with I had a fro in the back and the flat twist in the front. So I started off spraying my hair with water. Moisturizing your hair is very important. You always want to wet your hair. Now, because I knew that I was wearing this style the next day, like the next morning, I was going to take it down. So I did not saturate my hair in water. I didn't want it to be completely soaked because I knew that it would take a very, very, very long time to dry if I would have soaked it in water. And so my Lemongrass Leave In conditioner, along with the Totally Twisted Lock Butter. This butter is amazing. It has like a very light fragrance, and it's like smooth and light and creamy. Like, it doesn't leave a heavy buildup on your hair. It doesn't leave your hair feeling all weighed down, and it was so smooth and easy to twist my hair. So now I'm going to put the aloe berry styling gel on my hair. This gel smells, y'all, I already told y'all, it smells so good. I love it. I love when I put it on my hair and my hair just, you know, just takes to the gel. It's amazing. I cannot wait to try a wash and go with this gel right here. So I put that on, brush it down a couple of more times, and then I get to twisting. Now you are going to see me brush my hair while I'm twisting. I'm going to brush it down because, you know, my hair dries really quickly, so it'll start shrinking up. So I just have to, you know, take the brush and brush the hair back down so it won't be balled up. Now ladies, when you're flat twisting, make sure you're not flat twisting downward. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it to you. Flat twist where you are. So you take your two twists, and when you take the two pieces of hair and you twist them together, and you stay there for while you wind it down. Don't rush it down, because if you rush the twist down, your twist out will not come out really, really nice and tight. So I make sure I squeezed it, not too tight, but tight enough where I know it will have like a good grip on it. And then I just kept going with your flat twist. If you want your flat twist to come out really good, you need to take your time, especially if you want to do a twist out. You need to take your time and just go through the process section by section. The thing about a flat twist, if you rush through a flat twist, you're gonna look like you rushed through your flat twist. So this time I was a lot more patient with doing my hair. The reason I did not part it is because I didn't want to have to struggle with the sections later on when it was time to take it down. I didn't want it to look parted, you know, like I showed y'all that picture of that Cynthia doll. I didn't want to look like her, so I made sure that I just used my fingers to get a really good part. there comes a time in every natural's life where her arms get tired. Here she go. Look, stretch them arms, girl. I had to stop and take a breath and say, Melissa, you can do this. And the pause was longer than this, you guys. This is just a sped up video, but I don't know if you guys paid attention, but I started getting lazy with brushing my hair, and I noticed like I was just starting brushing from the middle. I wasn't really keeping up my techniques, and that's why sometimes, you know, if your hair looks uneven on one side or like twist on one side look better than the other side, you probably didn't put as much into it. So you have to give your whole head 100%. If you have a goal, if you have results that you're trying to reach, give your hair 100%. You know, I have things going on too. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have a business, you know, and then me and my husband have a business together. We have so many things going on. So this is literally at 10 o'clock at night. And then I still have to get my kids dressed for school in the morning. I have to get them ready and drop them off. You know, things going on in my life. But I said, you know what? We got goals. And you know, if you are having a hard time picturing your goals, picturing your natural hair goals, look at where you want to see yourself and say, I want to be there. And then you work toward it. It's not going to just come because you wash your hair once. It's not going to just come because you flat twisted your hair, you know, once. You have to continuously just work at it. So I hope that helped you guys to, you know, reach for your natural goals. Whatever you want to do with your hair, you do it, and you do it with 100%. All right, we are at the next day. Now to take this down, I'm using I just rubbed some grapeseed oil on my hands. They are all out of stock with the Essential 17 oil in my area. So, I mean, I guess Essential 17 is popping in the Colleen area, which is a good thing. So I just have to wait on mine. So this is a very important part. Now, I didn't get to talk to you guys about twirling the ends. I noticed that is a very important part in your hair. Your ends matter. So I twirled my ends at the end of every flat twist. Now, to take it loose, I took my time. I made sure I took my time because I did not want to unravel them so fast where it just looked like I picked my hair out. So I'm taking my time, taking the twist apart. I noticed that as I untwisted it, sometimes there would be like one hair caught in. I would individually put that hair to the side and, you know, just keep untwisting the two twists that were together. So make sure you take your time taking your twist out if you want to see the definition of your flat twist.